A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport. Stepping up to the plate, Lee comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Number 51.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. To show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. In now, Lee 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 51.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. Kane is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, Rudy Kane. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell.
Hey, Dero.
Digging in, Lee, a line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Hit well on the ground to first. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Left side, but well foul. Lee leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Three and one.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box, Lee. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
51.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Heading out towards shallow right. McCormick has it in his sights. 2 gone. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Up next for Chicago, Cody Ashe. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Dan, that had to be missed execution.
Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lee has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So stepping in, Rod McCormick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is in the air to left. Lee is under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for pitch.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
5-2 the final score tonight. Pittsburgh get their 20th. Now from the north. Digging in now, Lee. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive line.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rod McCormick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lee on the move, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah.
Digging in for his second at bat, Lee.
Number 51.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Now in the box, Julian Cortez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Julian Cortez.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Lee moves over, 1 away. Striding in once again, Lee. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Richard McCormick. He singled his last time up.
Richard McCormick.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Lee. And that ends the inning. Now batting, Lee, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to left center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Leading up the bottom of the ninth inning for the Pirates, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the
Thursday Night Baseball headed your way from Guaranteed. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way there.
Into the box now, Lee. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So it's a one-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a move over to first. One. He's running. Line drive to center field. Fowler makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. And now a throw to first, and they got him. At the plate, Danny France.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Danny France.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Lee is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now to the plate, Lee, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Number 51.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a ball 1-0. Moncada at third with two away. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Low roller, and he barehands it. Hats off to that one. Ready for another shot now. Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Logan Forsythe.
Belted high in the air out to left. Lee going back on it. To the track, to the wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Boy, you can see that he was
ready for another chance. Kurt Suzuki. He went down on strikes last time up. 1-1. In the air out to left. Lee moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Lee, a hit and two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball. misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of this.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Danny France. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So there. Liam Hendricks comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Now at the plate, Lee, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Oakland A's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jarrell Cotton earns his 6th winning decision in this one. It's time for baseball.
Batting second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back.
So striding forward now, Lee. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Batting fourth, second baseman,
Runners on the move for second. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee.
number 51.
First offering on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Piscotty is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Garcia.
Third baseman, Roberto Garcia.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off. Stepping into the box, Lee. He flew out at his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Garcia, a runner at second with one away. Popped him up. Fegley has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee has a read on it, and the inning is over. So a good. Stepping in, Lee. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Chris Davis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. On the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him. So striding in, Lee. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on
it. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they move out in front 7-6.
Tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get it. Yeah, and the whole crowd is loving it because they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. David Hernandez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Emilio Pagan takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. Luis Avilan earns the save out of the bullpen, his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Athletics, 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street Station and that Case Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.
MLB Network welcomes you inside. Striding in for Oakland, Logan Forsythe, previously against Carlos Rodon. He's 1 for 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee is there, and that's the second out of the inning. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who's the one to watch? So digging in now, Lee comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Number 51.
First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Lee 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 51.
First pitch on its way. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Narvaez is off at first with 2 away. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Powell is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Striding into the box, Lee. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready with the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll get back in safely. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Runners off for second. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Now batting, right fielder, Hau-Jyun.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Here's Cody Ashe, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Foul moving in, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Now the A's designated hitter, Danny France.
Designated hitter, Danny France.
Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Logan Forsythe will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Lee is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Lee.
Now batting, number 51.
First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 20 seconds.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lee ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Garcia. He singled his last time up.
Roberto Garcia.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Lee. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens?
Now from Fenway. Stepping in, Lee. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Number 51.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Wellington Castillo waits on deck. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Ready now, Wellington Castillo. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So a chance here maybe for our first run of the ball game as he's moved into second on the stolen base. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. 1-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners.
And curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, D-Row has
striding in for Boston, Blake Swihart. He drew a walk his first time up. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lee is there, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Lee, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. First offering on its way. takes a knee-high fastball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Weak chopper up the line. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Next up for the Red Sox, Gil Alvarado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's off the Green Monster. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Lee is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Standing in, Lee, 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers. Runner goes for second. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 7 home runs. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Lee. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Lee. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The batter, catcher.
Runners on the move for second. Grounded to short. Gregorius has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So a big moment in the ball game here. Cole Calhoun, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Palehose came through when it mattered in the ninth. Tuesday night baseball. Ready now for the White Sox. Lee. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous.
Striding in, Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi racing back, and it bangs off the monster.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lee, he doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Lee. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Sox strand. Into the box now. Lee. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Narvaez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just off the plate and high, ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. Standing in, Lee. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 1 out, nobody on. Shot toward right center. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put it.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Hard ground ball to third. Alvarado scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's got it, and the White Sox have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Afternoon baseball. At the plate, Lee comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Benintendi, and it's gone into the monster seats. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 28 on the season as the White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
stepping up to the plate, Lee, and their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strike. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping into the box, Sam Travis. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the ring.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lee, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Pedroia.
On the ground to the left side. Oh, look at Ashe. The second, but they throw it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Oh, that's a shame because he made an outstanding dive.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Lee. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Go on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down. In now, Lee. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box, Sam Travis. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Now the 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. He's got it, and the White Sox have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
8-5 today, Chicago. Coming to you from Seattle. Digging in, Lee, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. From the stretch, takes a look at one catching the outside corner, and there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Inside and low, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He stays alive, still 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Once again, a 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Hey, there's another base.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Gordon.
Popped him up. Anderson into shallow left, and that's the first out of the inning. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mike Zunino. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Mike Zunino.
This is line to left. Lee is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute...
So coming to the plate, Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. In his career, Lee is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Huerta is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Baseman, Kyle Seager.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Lee waits on it. 1 out. So stepping in, Mitch Haniger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Haniger.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Up next for Chicago, Lee. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Morin, a Minnesota-born ball player. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
And that's not just another homer in a great season for this guy. That's his 30th bomb of the season. And he's already stolen 30 bags. So he's the newest member of one of the most...
Here now it's Mike Zunino. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Lee will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Lee. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the belt, the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Next for Seattle, Ben Gamel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 run here.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3. Broadcasting from Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, center fielder, D. Gordon.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now the White Sox will have his terrific wheels at first to contend with right out of the chute.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been.
Digging in now, Lee. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Line towards center field. Gordon is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to...
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Lee racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Castro. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Now in the box, Lee hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
This is hit softly to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Gene Segura standing in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Gene Segura.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Lee giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Lee 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 51.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Hernandez still working on his shutout here through 6 1/3 innings. Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Aviles ranges to his left. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Striding in once again, Lee 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strike. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. Seattle jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. From the home of the Mariners. Now batting, Lee. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. At the plate, Wellington Castillo. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Wellington Castillo.
Now the 2-2. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now to the plate, Lee, a base hit in his first trip.
Number 51.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gamble ranging back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One hit into the box now. Lee. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Even though we're moving in.
Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left. Hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee has a read on it. 1 away. Stepping up now, Lee in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. The throw home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to take the lead, but this game.
Leading off for the Mariners, first baseman, G. Gordon.
Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. This is in the air to left field. Moving under it, Lee makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. Whoever hits the most home runs will advance to the next round until one man is crowned champion. If there is a tie at the end of any round, the 2 contestants will enter a 90-second swing-off. If there is still a tie, the hitters will enter a 3-swing sudden death swing-off until one man advances. Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. The round has officially begun. And now the challenger, representing the Chicago White Sox, number 51. Number 2. No doubt about that one. A hat trick. 3 in a row. Minutes to go. That's a 5th. Never any question about that one. Two minutes remaining. There's number 8. One minute remaining. Make it 9. There's number 10. 30 seconds left. is gonna do it. That ends the round. He finishes with 11 home runs. And he has a trip to the semifinal matchup. Now hitting, representing the Toronto Blue Jays, number 20, Josh Hau-Jyun. The batter, number 51. Let's see what he can do. Gone. That's his first home run. That's gone. Three minutes to go. Two minutes remaining. A very long home run. Another home run. His third in a row. One minute remaining. Another home run. There's number 7. 30 seconds left. And that is going to be the one dozen that ends the round. He finishes with 8 home runs. And that'll put him into the championship round. The batter, number 51. The round has officially started. Here we go. There's home run number 1. That's gone! All the way out to the concourse. Three minutes to go. Goodbye! Up into the second deck. That clears the wall. A long home run. That's number 4 in a row. Five straight home runs. 2 minutes remaining. Six consecutive home runs. And that is going to clinch it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, number 51.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 American League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play Gold Glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Striding into the box, Lee. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, number 51.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Fastball is looked at for strike two. The 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike three. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to...
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham, and their runners at the corners now.
Left fielder, Tommy Pham.
The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lee on the move, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs.
So striding forward now, Lee, who was called out on strikes to open the home first.
51.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Gee.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lee 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Narvaez aboard here at first with nobody out. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Designated hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Lee is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first.
Leading off for the National League, second baseman, Eddie Rosario.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Lee. He's got it 1 away. Darren Norman will pinch hit here, and he's...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
It's time for baseball. Into the box now, Devin Travis. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee has a play, 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the field. Stepping into the box, Lee. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
51.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Richard is there. Let's see if they test it. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1. Digging in to try it again. Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Moncada stands at second with 2 gone. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-0. And this one gets away. A play at the plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there is all of a sudden the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Dalton Pompey. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Anderson is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 51.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Lee tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 51.
Ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Lee. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So striding in, Wellington Castillo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball.
So digging in now, Lee has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Travis is calling for it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra inning. But disaster. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here it comes on 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee sprinting after it, and that's the third out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Dalton Pompey, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. The 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Lee is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game.
Saturday night baseball. Stepping in for the Jays, Robbie Grossman.
Second baseman, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Travis rounds third and is digging for the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Here's the 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, it's very early, but he's
digging in, Aledmus Diaz. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee is under it. 2 down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Lee hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Richard racing back out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season. And the White Sox are back in it. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat.
Digging in and looking for more, Lee, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike one to start the at-bat. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lee is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
With that base hit right there, Dero, that's his third RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Now batting, third baseman, Hau-Jyun.
And a throw behind the runner at third. A dive, but he's back. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. Pickoff throw to third. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And Now another toss over to third. Runner back safely. 3 runs already home here. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Grossman moves over, and the inning is over. Digging in, Lee. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Count even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that retires the side. Ready once again. Lee, his line so far 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple from the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Ashe is off at first with 2 away. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Back up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting to that one.
So here is Avisail Garcia, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to Guaranteed Rate Field.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Chicago White Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Heath Hembree earns his 3rd win. Afternoon baseball set to... Coming to the plate now, Lee set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 51.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is there. 1 down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready now, Robbie Grossman. He singled his last time up.
Robbie Grossman.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lee on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Scorched to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield. At the plate, Devin Travis. He popped out in his first trip. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, what a play! He goes to first. Safe! Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. So stepping in, Lee, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side, and a base hit. So a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Lee going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in once again, Lee. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Line drive to center field. Pilar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Devin Travis. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Anderson into shallow left. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Ready now for the White Sox. Lee, he's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Pilar is in a ways as he'll make the catch for out number 1. Now at the plate, Rendell Gritchick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down.
Hit high and deep to left field. Lee going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason.
Settling in now, Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the set. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Franco. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Lee coming on, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Tuesday night base. Standing in, Lee got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 2 for 8. This is in the air out to left field. Lee moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Lee, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. And that's finally over for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Lee, base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Three-two pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Striding in, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Michael Brantley. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Michael Brantley.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Stepping into the box, Lee. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 delivery.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that out.
In now, Lee. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Runner goes. Pitch inside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Clevenger notches his third win of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Steven Matz was only able to first open for business in. Stepping up to the plate, Lee got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Narvaez at second. Moncada on at first with 2 down. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is. Digging in, Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lindor is there, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one what you're getting from him.
And the runner back. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And now the runner's trying for third. Seared down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday.
Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Myers.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. First time up, he went down looking.
Third baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Forced to settle. So coming to the plate, Lee. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a bat.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there. The authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the... And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now a snap throw over to third, and the runner back safely. Lee on third with 2 out. And he'll look over to third here once more. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bradley Zimmer, a hit and 2 tries for him so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee is after it, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Into the box, Lee. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3, 4, 5.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Geronimo Garcia. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right. 1 down. Digging in now, Lee, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he's now secured his 4th knock of the day. Even for him, this has been a great performance at the plate.
Warning, warning, somebody wants a batting title. People better wake up. Guys around him.
Now in the box, Eric Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
It's time for baseball on a
Leading off for the Twins, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Anderson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. The next Twin up, Byron Buxton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee has it in his sights. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Twins leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
And leading off for the White Sox.
Now at the plate, Lee. Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively.
Up next for Minnesota, Rich Kessler, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kessler.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, 2 gone. Now batting, Miguel Sano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Miguel Sano.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That's one of those pitches.
Striding in once again, Lee. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season. And it's given the White Sox a 3-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Now to the plate, John Flowers. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lee on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Into the box now, Mitch Garver. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Up next for Chicago, Lee. He went deep last time up.
Number 51.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did.
Time for baseball now on the show. Striding into the box, Lee got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Dozier. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round triplers. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out there. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, John Flowers, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line drive to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping up now, Lee 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. No hits to this point.
Miguel Sano.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee is under it. 1 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Brian Dozier.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Now at the plate, Lee. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th.
Number 51.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stassi will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Into the box now, Brock Stassi. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Brock Stassi.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas? Stepping into the box, Lee. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes 1 pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
Set to deliver the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
He pulls this one into right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Lee, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Looking to minimize the damage here. And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1 the count now. Misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Minnesota took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joe Musgrove gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Afternoon baseball. Stepping in, Lee got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Garcia is there to make the catch, and the side is. So striding forward now, John Flowers looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Lee. And that retires the side. Here's Miguel Sano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
this guy has been a serious thorn in the side of this.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee, he topped out in his first trip. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Lifted down the line in left. Kessler sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding in, Lee, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 51.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard. So digging in now, Mitch Garver. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. 0-2, here it is. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Lee is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Lee, though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Minnesota took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Michael Pineda earns his 8th victory.
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Tuesday night baseball. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Justin Bour. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Popped him up. And that's going to get the job. It's a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Lee. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Drilled to first. Bour right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Lee, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to short. DeYoung gathers it in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Antoine Webster.
Antoine Webster.
The 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Digging in, Lee, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Number 51.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham moves over. 1 down. Stepping in, JT Realmuto, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Hit on the ground out to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Ready once again, Lee facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do, he gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And this is swung on and missed in the Coming to the plate now, Lee steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Gil Martin, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lee giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Chicago White Sox. From the south side of Chicago. At the plate, Lee. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball. Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Ready now, Lee. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Lee is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 25th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. White Sox strand. The next to bat for St. Louis, Scooter Gennett. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. This is lifted out to left. Moving under it, Lee. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Lee. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1-1 the count now. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Narvaez rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Javier Irizarry will take the ball now as the new pitcher. 2 balls and a strike now. Two-one. Runners on his way to third. In there. Now the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hard hit ball to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run. Digging in and looking for more. Lee will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. DeYoung moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 6-3 the final score today. The Redbirds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Friday Night Baseball. Standing in, Lee. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make the ball.
Stepping into the box, Darren Norman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Darren Norman.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to make it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a...
Ready now for the White Sox. Lee, he reached on a single in his first try.
Number 51.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. So a good job there as he opens up the third inning with a 2-base hit. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign.
The batter, number 10.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoán Moncada. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Runner breaks for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Now batting, right fielder, Abigail Garcia.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
There's ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marisnick has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Here's Cody Ashe. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ball game with 3 men on. And he'll step off and go to third here. And he'll dive back in. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Now at the plate, Lee, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Reddick is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Here's Jake Marisnick. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Jake Marisnick.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee is there. And he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, Max Stassi. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. digging in once again, Lee. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for two. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the sixth inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Now batting, second base.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Lee leads off second with nobody out. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And a dive, but he's back in there. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Oh, and the pitch is a low one, not handled behind the plate, and both runners are going to be saved. The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Standing in, Avisail Garcia. He singled his last time up.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding forward now is the DH, Nicky Delmonico. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Fouled off. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, What do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it.
Settling in now, Jake Marisnick. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought.
At the plate, Lee will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Snuck that high hardwood by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. The 2-2. Popped him up. Bregman over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. Well, one of the narratives of today's game.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's one-run game. Downtown Houston. Stepping into the box, Lee. He's had a banner month as far as home run production is concerned. He's able to keep up this pace. Earning the league's home run title should be almost a foregone conclusion.
I would agree with that assumption. It's going to be a foregone conclusion. The way this guy looks at the box, he looks so hitterish, looking to do damage. I don't see how anyone catches him in the home run race.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with the double in the ball game last night. Left side. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on.
Striding in, Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Ready with another 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop.
Wind up and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
Here now the 2-2.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee has a play. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Lee 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, fair ball down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for...
So striding in, Jake Marisnick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled. In now, Lee. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Number 51.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lee at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run and score. Set to start the 9th now.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish. Welcome to Houston. Digging in, Lee. He's had a banner month as far as home run production is concerned. If he's able to keep up this pace, earning the league's home run title should be almost a foregone conclusion.
I would agree with that assumption. It's going to be a foregone conclusion. The way this guy looks at the box, he looks so hitterish, looking to do damage. I don't see how anyone catches him in the home run race.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw it.
Here's Carlos Correa now, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Fly ball into straightaway left. Lee is going to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Lee, he's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Narvaez is on his way home. And the runner will score from second. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lee, if you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside the park home run last at bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strike. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lee ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trade into the box. Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Digging in now, Lee. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot, and with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field, but that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Now the relay home, and on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here. This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had.